Test. Test. So I know it's kind of late. I know I'm late by like an hour and a half. Sorry about that. I was actually working on... I was writing code for a game that I'm working on. And I got stuck on something and I lost track of time. But like I said, I'm gonna try to assemble the scene for Frieza versus Thanos. So let me do that. Get rid of these old versions first. So I'm just removing some stuff that's kind of in the way. So my idea is to make this similar to something like Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's going to be an animation. Because normally when I do these fan animations, I kind of try to reimagine it as like some sort of anime, with all kinds of weird camera angles. But I'm a big fan of this guy, Huron Jutsu, and I really like how he does like his fantasy matchups. And I want to try it this way, so I want to see how this goes. If there's an echo, I'm sorry. That seems pretty good. Try to get everything out of the way. That's in the way. Hold on here. Yeah, okay, cool. So my idea is I'm gonna sort of stay like on one axis of view. Darn it. So the z-axis is here. So I guess I'm gonna move along the z-axis, and that's it. So you're just gonna see the characters go from left to right, kind of like a fighting game. That's what I was thinking of doing. I want to try it and see what comes of it. So Frieza and Thanos will be fighting kind of like this. All this stuff is in the way though. It's cool, but it's in the way. Yeah. I'm just hiding stuff. This is a background that I think I purchased from like an online website. Like Sketchfab or even the Unity asset store has a bunch of stuff that you can purchase and actually use in stuff that's not games. Yeah, another part of why I was an hour and a half late is because I have to learn all this new tech for my job. Just enough excuses. Stay on the z-axis. You're not gonna see that. Okay, I think that's all right. Get rid of this too. Don't need none of this stuff. I don't need none of that. That looks pretty good. Just a simple desert setting. Now that's not to say they're gonna stay in this part of the arena. I think there's gonna be multiple arenas in this animation, but we'll see what happens. Like I still plan to do crazy stuff like having them throw each other into mountains and stuff. Knock each other into the sky. We'll see what happens. In this one, I'm not gonna reference another fight scene. I'm gonna do these I'm gonna do the choreography myself. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, anyways. Save that. I'm going to now bring in Frieza. If you see weird names on my files, it's because I was just too lazy to come up with a meaningful name for it. You know, how you just sort of like run your fingers across the keyboard. Alright, is it here? Interesting. Oh, you know, I think this is because of a setting that I had changed. I might have to restart this. Yeah. I messed with this because I had to mess with that because one of the characters I built just started bugging out, so I was trying to think of ways to get that file to open. But I guess he's lost probably forever. The character in question, or the character that I'm speaking of, is oh wow, thanks man. Here I am typing what I just said. Thank you. Cool. Motivate through your life. You really want to know what motivates me? Well, I'm still trying to figure it out, my friend. What motivates me is honestly fear. Right now it's fear. Yeah, that's weird. That's just me being honest though. Like, I'm afraid that I won't accomplish the things that I said I will. Or in time. Because my parents are getting old. Thank you for the question, man. That's or you know, I don't mean to assume that, you know, it's the internet. So thank you. And yeah, I also make video games. I've been doing that as a side passion, but I'm gonna release my first one in January, and it's gonna be free. Excuse me. Yeah, and I'll tell you what though, it is hard staying motivated working on an animation and putting the time into it when you're not, you know, when it's out of passion. meaning that you don't have funding. Okay. So right now, yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm working on Frieza versus Thanos. Can't see its handle. I don't know why. Okay. I was about to lose my mind for a second. Yeah, I do have a Patreon, and if anybody, you know, I could definitely use with your generosity, I can focus on more of this, and I can show you how to do some of this stuff. This took me like, I'm a bad critic of my own work. I think honestly, this looks horrible, but you know, but I've got industry experience, and I can explain how something good looks. But I work with what I've got. Like I built these bases from scratch, and I can explain how to do all that, and how to rig, and some animation stuff. I'm going to use my Patreon as a hub for like tutorials and stuff. I'm going to post them all. I post them all here on a side channel that I have, but with Patreon you'll get like earlier access. So if you're still okay. Alright. Dang it. I guess that's in the way too. Yeah, that's in the way. But I'm gonna be honest with people. What motivates me is it's a lot of it is fear. You know, I know people. I've met people that nothing holds them back. You know, and I'm talking about in regards to stuff like this, like building your empire, building your, you know, your game, your app, your, you know, your channel, spending time on it and making it your lifestyle, making it everything that you care about, and then it pays off. Like I've seen that, and I've tried a few times. I've tried a lot in my life to match that, but I could never really step outside of my life to get that down. But now I'm gonna try to go all in as hard as I can. And like I said, I'm releasing my game in January. It's gonna be free. Whoever wants to download it and play it. Yeah. Cool. All right, we got Frieza in here. All right, and Frieza's gonna start at this form. So, and I have to re-import these characters because I made changes to them. Like one big change is Thanos. Let me save this before I screw this up. By the way, did you guys hear? Oh yeah, no, man, you don't have to. You don't have to apologize. You know, I'm honored you asked the question. But yeah, you're right. That's just it. Yeah, thanks for asking. You know, since you're asking, I'll just go ahead and show you a trailer. Yeah, if you're still here, let me see. This is it. If you can see this.
Without getting caught by him.
Oh no, you're not doing that. Oh, Hanks, no! I feel like we're in an apartment in New York City.
Do you have the chops to keep these guys from getting chopped?
Come on, you asshole, let's get out of here.
Yeah, and this is gonna be free.
Sorry, guess I got carried away there. Take care. Find yourself. The afterlife can be quite expensive.
This is so creepy right now.
Only you can save these little tubers.
Yeah. So. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's good to talk about these things if you need to. Nope, don't do that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, man. And good luck to you, you know, and whatever your endeavor is, you know, whatever your journey is. Everybody's got their journey. It's crazy. You know, the older you get, you see, like, how just diverse and crazy life is. You know, everybody's story is just so drastically different. Everyone's dealt different cards. No one's born the same, that's for sure. Anyways, going off into tangents. So, no, to save this as... You know, sometimes I don't even remember how to spell Frieza. Like, is it F-R-E-I or F-R-I-E? I don't even know. I'm just gonna go with this. Alright, so I'm saving this as, like, the main scene. Alright, now I need to import our buddy Thanos. Please don't break. Like, if you don't clean up your files too, you know, like, well, like, that can be the culprit for crashing a lot of your stuff. It looks like everything came in good though. Just gotta find him. I think he's over here. There he is. Yeah, there he is. His normal maps are all messed up. But yeah, dude. No, I'm happy you asked that question. Why? Trying to fix my oh. Wait. Sometimes I get confused. Oh, okay. So the way my, you know how I have outlines on the characters? Well, I use this thing called like the hull method. What I mean by that is every single model you see has a duplicate of itself that's actually just inverted. So you see it from the inside, and it mimics this whole outline like effect. Not everything is like that though. Some things are outlined by the tune system, like Thanos' head. Like this is not a model I could duplicate and pull that off because weight painting it would be a nightmare. Anyhow, so to just fix this, I gotta find the shader and replace the connection to its normal map. I think that's it. That is not it. Oh, darn it. I think that's it. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Yeah, cool. There he is. And the sword is back. Great. Cool. Alright, let's get him in front of Frieza. Between Thanos and Frieza? More evil? That's a great question. I'll tell you right now, I'm a complete nerd fan for both Marvel and Dragon Ball. It's like there's Marvel on the left side of my heart, and then there's Dragon Ball on the right side of my heart. So, I'm gonna let you know right now, since you asked me. Since you're asking me about this, I'm using Vegeta versus Thor, the finale, to set up this whole massive crossover between Marvel and Dragon Ball. Like, I want to do like a really long featured short film. Not a feature, but a short film. Something that like is like a really like obviously fan-made version of like Infinity War. So, okay, back to your question about Thanos and Frieza. When you look at what they've done, you know, Thanos has he's conquered countless worlds, wiped out half the universe, you know, with a snap. In the comics, he's done. God, his feats are just ridiculous. And he claims that he does it out of like it's his purpose to bring balance and I think even in the comics they hint to like, you know, Thanos was sort of like heartbroken by what the Celestials' plan was, which was, you know, creating life by birthing Celestials from planets. But Thanos is definitely in it for himself. He believes he is God, like the god of gods. Should be the one in charge, you know. Frieza, I need to learn how to talk and do this at the same time. Frieza is, you know, straight up like, I own everything. Like, I am the one who's supposed to be in charge. I call the shots. I decide if you live or die. You know, my family reigns supreme. Like, everyone else is a maggot, a monkey, like, complete sociopath. Antisocial sociopath. Frieza's done, like, a lot of the same things. Just wiped out entire civilizations, enslaved planets. They both have massive space armies. You know, my nerd self would be like, they're honestly alternate versions of each other. Like, Frieza is like the anime version of Thanos, and vice versa. So as far as evil goes, though, Thanos knows how to sort of love something, I guess. Like Gamora and Nebula, he hasn't like just straight up murdered them. You know, he mutilated them and hacked them apart and turned them into killing machines. But he did, in a sort of weird, twisted way, love them. You know, and in the comics, he's in love with Death, like the chick. You know, the cosmic entity known as Death. So, he's capable of, you know, being attached to something and keeping it alive. Whereas Frieza would just wipe out anybody that disagrees with him. Except for, I guess, that one chick from the Broly movie. I forgot her name. I think it was Blueberry or something. So, as far as evil goes, I'm gonna give it to Frieza. Hey, Eric, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward too. I think you guys are really gonna love it. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier. I mean, you could probably just rewind the stream, but that video is not just gonna be Vegeta versus Thor. I think a pretty nice surprise in there. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. But yeah. My plan is to me and my brother, we have this ridiculous like story idea for what I think would be an awesome crossover between Dragon Ball and Marvel. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, sorry. I just noticed a problem. I need to solve this. This is not great. Okay. Whew. Alright. Almost had a heart attack. Okay, thank God. Oh, jeez. I thought I, like, broke this character. You don't know how much of a pain it is to build these things. Just to get them to look half decent. So, for example, for this version of Thanos, when I first came up with this idea, like, his hands were so freaking tiny. It looked weird when oh god, I hope this is not that version too. I don't think so. Geez, it might be. Huh. Yeah, I think. The fight between Superman and Goku, huh? Yeah, we've thought about that too. And, you know, I'll tell you right now, if this video goes well, this is going to be the format that we use for that fight. Because, if I'm really going to show you how powerful they both are, I think that would be the best way to do it. Yeah. If that makes sense. But I've done so. I know both characters. I know Goku and Superman. You know, I've been reading their comics. I've been watching their shows for so long, and yeah, it'd be fun to actually show what Superman is capable of doing. He doesn't. I wish DC would just treat his character a little bit better, and make him give him the opportunity to do these things. But I'd love to show what he's capable of doing based off of moments from like the comics, and like best moments from like the Justice League cartoons, or the shows. Oh no, you're good, man. Yeah, no, it's yeah, it's definitely something we're gonna do. Yeah, this is the wrong Thanos, darn it. Yeah, his hands are too small. So let me I'm gonna pivot here real quick and look at the correct version of him. So Goku versus Superman. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to. I'm gonna push them both to max power, based off of feats they've pulled off like in battle. And I'm gonna treat Superman differently. I'm gonna treat him differently, like show his most ruthless version of himself based on like his fights you've actually seen. And I've compiled so many battle scenes of Superman just to study him. He's got some really good stuff. Hopefully DC, with the new direction that they've got going, will do more with it. I don't know if you guys saw Black Adam, but that movie was sweet. Honestly, I'm excited for Man of Steel 2. I know that I think they're already working on it. It'd be so cool if he got sun dipped in that version of the character's story. Okay. I'm afraid. I hope this version of. Sometimes when you have old data hanging out in a file, it'll overwrite old, new data. Yeah, see this version of Thanos, his hands are the normal size. That's making me a little upset. Or not normal size, but this is the new one. Okay. For Thanos, huh? Oh god, what did I just do? I'm still doing it. I don't know why his freaking hands came in small. Anyhow, the versions. I'm going based off of both comics and TV for both of them. I'm gonna sort of. Oh, dude. Oh no. I'm gonna use the Theta State. You're gonna listen. We've already like mapped out how Superman versus Goku Part 2 would go, and the Theta State is like a key component. So I'm glad you brought that up. We've already like mapped out how Superman versus Goku Part 2 would go, and I'm actually glad you brought that up. It's like I like thinking about it, like how we plan to have Superman use it. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's gonna be awesome. I will tell you that it's gonna force Goku to dig deeper. I'll tell you that much. Okay, his hands are normal here. It's bugging me out. All right. Oh yeah, it won't disappoint. But you know, so we had this like idea that if Superman came back to fight again, like he would have felt Goku's power, so he would know that he's Superman. He's smart enough to know that he's got to prepare and train. So that gives us the opportunity to like, okay, now we can show a cool training montage and bring in some, you know, good sparring partners that we think would really help Superman prepare. And in the comics, you know, he masters like hundreds of different martial arts, and I think the I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I think that one of the Kryptonian arts was Torquasm Vow. I think it's even mentioned in Death Battle. Pressure point attacks, stuff like that. What I think Superman is really good at, though, when it comes to fighting, is just pure boxing. Like when he puts his weight behind his punches, like all the way, then he's almost unstoppable. Like when he fought Doomsday, when he just like puts all of his weight into it. And with his speed and power, I mean, like if he just learned how to like box, you know, at that level, he would be basically unbeatable. I mean, they've got characters like Shazam and Black Adam, perfect sparring partners, perfect allies. I mean, I love Batman, don't get me wrong. You know, put him in the Bat mech suit, which is cool and all, but at that level, it's not going to help Superman become a much better fighter. If they would just like show some training stuff between him and the Magical Guardians, that would be freaking nuts. But I don't know if you guys are, a fan of the CW version of Superman, the Superman and Lois TV show. That version of Superman is a freaking badass. That guy, I would really love to like model Superman after his character. Man, sorry, Lolliet. So back to your question about, did I answer that question? It's late where I am. I'm kind of like loopy at the same time. So Frieza, I'm gonna have both of these guys go all out. Okay, you're gonna see I'll tell you right now, Frieza's gonna become Black Frieza. if you follow the manga, he's gonna become Black Frieza. I already have the model and everything, but I'll show that when, once the fight starts. See, his freaking hands are tiny. I don't get it. It's just Why did that happen? Yeah, man, yeah, dude, they did nerf him, and that hurts. Hurts. Like, I've been watching Superman since freaking, I can't even, like, remember. Like, I used to live, I think, like, when I started kindergarten, I was watching, like, the old Justice League shows. Shoot, since before I could remember having memories. When I lived in Guam with my family because my father was in the military. And, shoot, like, the Justice League cartoon was, like, one of the best American TV shows I got to watch. Like, we didn't have Cartoon Network, we had military TV. I gotta find a way to import Thanos properly. But, so, you know, there's something really special about, the live action versions of the characters. Me and my brother were talking about this earlier. Yeah, I hope that fixed it. Let me try this one more time. Live action versions of the characters. Me and my brother were talking about this earlier. Please. You know, maybe that might help it. So, why am I bringing that up? I don't know if you guys heard about Chris Hemsworth Thor. I think we're good. Please be good. Oh, we're good. Yeah, cool. So that was the culprit. Basically, when I loaded, I had an older version of Thanos in this scene, so when I loaded him in, it overwrote like the new changes I made. So I had to optimize my scene to get rid of that old data, so that when I brought in the fresh Thanos, it wouldn't get in the way. Boring stuff, but anyhow, yeah, I got the same problem going on here. I'm excited for Man of Steel 2. I really am. Like, they have so many opportunities there to do something good. Oh, for sure, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy. Have a good rest. Thank you for watching. I'm like sleepy myself, so it's hard to talk. So I just gotta refresh the connection here. It's this one. Yeah. Okay. All right. We got the real Thanos this time. Well, yeah, did I answer your question? I hope I did. But you're gonna see Frieza turn into Black Frieza. And Thanos, I'm gonna give Thanos a lot of his comic book abilities. Combined with sort of what you've seen. You know, the MCU version of Thanos is so toned down. As far as like his powers and abilities goes, he was toned down. Okay. In the comics, Thanos is way more menacing and just dirty with his powers and abilities. So I'm kind of trying to. So the versions that you're gonna see are, I'm gonna tell you that they're the Hyperverse versions. They're like compilations of all of their versions. Or at least our favorite parts of them. You know, like I'm not gonna take Dragon Ball Evolution Goku and merge him into the Hyperverse version. You know what I mean? Alright, anyhow. Okay. It took so long to do this. Alright, let's see. This is what I want here. I will tell you that this version of Thanos, he's not gonna have all of the stones. One of them is missing, and that's why he's here to retrieve it. Darn it. Darn it. Yeah. Alright. Okay. The stage is pretty much set. Okay. I think that's a good starting point. Clean up some of this. And then the main target, or the main camera. I like to, crap. No, I don't like crap. I mean, I like to, key the first frame so that it's like nice and solid. Okay, anyhow. Is there animation on this? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. Oh, okay. So I wasn't even looking at it through that camera. Okay. Sweet. as you can see, just setting up a file is a pain in the ass. Cool. You guys are cool, man. Thanks for asking that stuff. Yeah, I know that looks silly, but cool. Alright, so I want to pose them out for their idle animation. Yeah, so we'll do one at a time. Do Thanos first. Sword sort of in his hand. So it kind of looks cool. It's harder than it looks. Alright. So I'm just going to parent that. Alright. So do not show nerves. Cool. And now it looks like it's in his hand. Alright, anyhow. So I'm going to pose them out. somewhere. I was trying to make some sort of interesting pose. It's not at all interesting yet, but it will get there. A lot of animating is just rotating, like fucking rotating everything 99% of the time. No, what the? Oh god, that's because I didn't freaking have full body IK turned on. Oh man, I just lost so much freaking posing. Alright, we're gonna have to do that again. That's probably okay. Right. I imagine Thanos to be clenching his fist, like, or just like right at the border of clenching his fist, like throughout the whole battle. So I'll keep it close to his face, like he's guarding it. Like the gauntlet's always within his sight, but also it's within our sight. I think that's pretty decent for Thanos right now. Let's turn it around a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so now Frieza. I really should get rid of these empty character definitions. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay, so here's this one. Alright, let's do Thanos too. I don't think this one has it. Nope. If all these bones are white, then it doesn't have anything. So like these are not white. So okay, here we go. And I think for Frieza, he would be that prick that's like always got his hands down, like how he does, like standing at you, like look at me, you know, like look at my freaking abs. Like that's the kind of guy Frieza is, just weird like that. So I'll probably just have him like not in a T pose, but doing his little Frieza pose that he does. Yeah, if I want this though, let's see. Maybe we could like have him lean back, sort of. Like really pretentious. Like look at my junk. He like crosses his legs too or something. Doesn't he? I don't know when he stands. I think he does like this whole deal. Toes to bend like that. I don't think I do. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, I did. Wow, nice. Thank you. You've passed me. I'm glad I did that. That's probably pretty good right there. Alright, that's pretty good. Except Frieza still has a tail. I gotta do that. Let's see where his tail starts. First, let me get rid of this. Don't need that. Oh my freaking... Okay. Alright, I don't know. Whatever. Everything's fine. Anyhow. Freeze a tail. Let's see. That's probably pretty good. Okay. Alright, I think it was pretty good. Alright. I think we got our setup here. Yeah, cool. Oh, you're back. Yeah, Eric. So, yeah, they are. And we have this like dream matchup for him. I really would love to do Invincible versus Gohan. You know what I mean? And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait, what? Like, how could Invincible even hope to be a challenge for Gohan? Well, if you read the comics, like, if you see the feats that Invincible like pulls off, the comics came out in like 2003. You know, so it's like fresh. It's younger than Dragon Ball, but in that short amount of time, Mark Grayson has done ridiculous things. And they're both different fighters, both capable of destroying the planet, but they fight very differently. And I'm telling you, it would be such a great matchup. And I want to use Omni-Man and Invincible in this type of video, a matchup like this, like a fighting game scenario. if you remember the Shazam versus All Might video we did, I want to bring that annual superhero exhibition tournament back for Invincible versus Gohan. It'll be like a really glorified exhibition match, but we have it mapped out and it would be fun. I just have problems with the Gohan character model that I built. I have to figure out why it's crashing. But so yeah, here we are. This is Frieza, Thanos. Here's the scene setup. Next time I come back in here, I'm gonna animate. They're gonna be in idle animation, so they're like facing off against each other, and I'm gonna treat this like a fighting game. So there'll be a lot of looping like animations, your standard fighting game stuff like light, heavy attacks, light and heavy hit reactions to getting hit, special moves, super moves, cinematic stuff. You're gonna love it. Like, it's gonna be like Dragon Ball Fighters. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm gonna say this. Oh, but Invincible and Omni-Man are not going to actually be in this video. I posted a pic that just showed their models complete. I have plans. Yeah, I want to do Gohan versus Invincible, and what a fun father-son like tag team that would be. That's this. Alright, I'm gonna have to shift gears now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shift gears now. Go back to Vegeta versus Thor for a second. I'll be right back. Let me grab some water. You know, maybe that's a cool idea though. What if Omni-Man and Invincible did show up? Come on, dude. Take forever. So I'm going to pivot now into programming here. I gotta load Unity and all that stuff. Okay, come on. What do you want, Bruce? What do you want? All right, buddy. Okay. Oh boy. All right. I think I'm gonna just actually pick this up tomorrow. I'm like dead tired. I'll probably or maybe not. Okay. Let me hit the recording here. Alright, so who is following this tutorial series? I'm gonna begin. What's up, guys? My name is Zone Walker, and today we are going to continue working on our 3D platformer that's a lot like Super Mario 64. Last time we worked on the AI for the enemy. So right now an enemy patrols around. He goes through an array list of waypoints, which are just transforms. Once he reaches his destination, he waits, and then he goes to the next one. Now if I'm within range though, his state should move into a target, like a target state. Unless he doesn't. What the heck? Huh. You know what? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to just pick this up tomorrow. I think I'll be streaming during the daytime to make up, or I don't know. Sorry, I'm just tired. I don't know why. Last time I had it, so he was actually hunting me down. Wonder why. trying to just debug this, sorry. See what I'm printing here. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, so let's hit play. Now, he's supposed to chase me down when I'm close enough. That's not happening anymore. I don't know why. It's not even calling. Yeah, it's not even calling that. I wonder why. It's not even reaching this code. It's like this isn't even getting called. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, alright. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so my distance, it's calculating the distance. Alright, there we go. He's back. Alright, cool. And he goes right back. Alright. So that's what we did last time. If we get close enough to the enemy, he'll start hunting us down. Yeah. Yeah, my detection range is just small. If I change that to like 8 or 10, let's do 10. Yeah, see now, like, yeah, we have to get away from him for him to go back. Yeah, that's good. Give it 10. Alright, that's what we did. Last. Get closer to the end. Alright, I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow, and sorry, it took me a minute to get set up, and I did some animation for something, but all this code is on GitHub, and I'll see you guys tomorrow during the day, and then we'll keep working on this. Okay.